Hey there, I'm going to open one of your files here and show you what we've been doing to them to make them work a little better on the press because of the overprint bitmaps that you guys are putting in there, which, you know, we probably told you to do. They are just, it just seems to be there's so much configuring, or, you know, Illustrator having to deal with this calculation of the overprint, and it's a complicated bitmap or whatever. The RIP is just having a lot of problems with it, and we would sometimes get kind of black limit check errors, like where they would be just squares, like a big black square coming off the press. So we ended up just sort of rasterizing everything, and I'll show you how we've been doing that. We've done it several ways. One was a trace that we did in Illustrator, which I think is probably less good, if that's the correct way to say that. The way we might want to have you provide us files from now on might be in two parts, which is not that, it shouldn't be that difficult, but this is what another client does. They provide the white and a separate bitmap, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so this is your file. So what I would do to these is, just straight out of your EPS file, I would take the white and first of all change it to black and put it on its own layer, of course, and then turn off the art, and then just export this as a TIFF. And I usually use the resolution that it is, so whatever that is, 300 or 600. We'll just do 600 for now. You know, just whatever, just use the kind of in the ballpark of where it was. Okay, so doing that, and then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to export the art. Let's see what it is. So it's just go ahead and do, you know, I guess 400, just so it's kind of in the ballpark of where it is, so you're not interpolating too much. So I'm going to export this as a TIFF, and so then we end up with two files. We have the white and the art. So what we would then do is take the white layer into Photoshop, and I have a little preset that I've done, but basically what you're doing is just making it into a bitmap 1200 dpi, or pixel per inch, 50% threshold bitmap. So it just makes it so that it can be colorized in our production program, which is Quark, and sometimes InDesign. So we can save that. Now you have this, as you can see up here, the bitmap. It's a bitmap TIFF now, and it can be colorized very easily, and it's a little bit more accurate than tracing it in Illustrator, which is another method we were using. Okay, so that's done, and now the art should just be fine as it is, so we don't really need to do anything, but I'll show you what we end up doing in our production program. So we use Quark Express, and we have a template, and here it is. So we would, as you can see, we have 3 layers here. We put so if we were to get the art from you in this way, with the white and the art separate, I think we'd have probably, I think the errors are going to really, these kind of press errors will be hopefully eliminated or severely minimized. So we'll just put the art into the, actually that's not the right one. Hold on. So here, put the art in there, center it, and then we turn on this is our overprint white layer. I'm going to put that TIFF in there, center it, and let's take a look and see if it should line up perfectly once we view it correctly with the resolution. Let's take a look. Yeah, it seems pretty good. We may nudge it just a smidge just to make sure that it's trapping evenly. And so that would pretty much would do it, and I think we'd have a lot more. You would be in control of the white. You know, you'd still be in control of the white, but it should eliminate a lot of the errors that we're having. And I'm going to upload this to YouTube, and I will send, I guess, pad print. That pad print email, I'll send a note to that with a link. Thanks so much.